Alright, hello students, you're welcome once more to my channel. My name is Maduako Emmanuel, your favorite maths teacher. We are continuing our 2019 Waec examination past question, and we'll be looking at the question 8 today. So let's jump quickly into the question 8. Now the question 8 gave us an inequality to solve. It says solve 1 over 3 of x minus 1 over 4 into x plus 2 greater than or equal to 3x minus 1 whole number 1 over 3. Alright, solution. This is 1 over 3x minus, let's open up this bracket. This is x plus 2 all over 4 greater than or equal to this 3x. Convert this to a mixed fraction. We'll be having 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, 4. 4 over 3. This is the same as over 1. What's the LCM between this and this? The LCM is what? 12. 3 in 12, 4. 4 times 1x is what? 4x minus 4 in 12, 3. 3 times everything here will give me 3x. Don't forget this minus will affect this plus. So we'll be having minus 3 times 2 is what? 6. Greater than or equal to the LCM between this and this is what? 3. 1 into 3 is 3. 3 times 3x is what? 9x minus 3 in 3, 1. 1 times 4, 4. So what do we have? 4x minus 3x is what? X minus 6 all over 12 greater than equal to, what do we have here? We have 9x minus 4 all over 3. So we can cross multiply. Cross multiply. 3 will multiply everything here. Will give me what? 3x minus what? 18 greater than or equal to 12 times 9 is 108. X minus 4 times 12 is what? 48. Now collect like terms. Bring this one here. Take this one here. So I'll be having 3x. When this crosses this, it becomes minus 108x greater than or equal to, I have minus 48 on this side. When this crosses, it becomes plus what? Plus 18. Plus 18. So let's simplify this. 3x minus 108x is minus 105x greater than or equal to minus 48 plus 18 will give me what? That's minus 30. Now what do I do to get my x? I'll be dividing both sides by minus 105. Now because I'll be dividing by a negative sign, my inequality sign is going to change. So if I divide both sides, I'll be having my x will now be greater than or equal to minus 30 over minus 105. My sign changed because I'm dividing by a negative sign. Alright, so my x is less than or equal to, sorry, this is less than or equal to, the negative will go. What can divide? 3 can go. 3 in 30 is 10. 3 in this is 35. What else can go? 5 can go. 5 here is 2. 5 here is what? 7. So I'll have 2 over 7. So that's the answer. My x is less than or equal to 2 over 7. That's the A part of the question. So quickly we'll be seeing what the B part of the question states. Alright, we have our B part of the question. It gave us a diagram, BDC. It says ABC is a right angle triangle on horizontal ground. On horizontal ground. Alright, if it is on horizontal ground, what does that tell us? Now they said AD is a vertical tower. This is the vertical tower. Because it is on horizontal ground, it means the angles it makes at this point will all be 90 degrees. Will all be 90 degrees because of this word. It is on horizontal ground. Alright, let's go ahead. They said AD is a vertical tower and angle BAC is 90 degrees. That's this point, yes. Angle ACB is 35 degrees. Angle ABD is 52 degrees. And this line BC is 66 meters. They said we should find the height of the tower, which is AD. That's the first part. So let's quickly jump to see how to get the height of the tower. You need to look at the question properly. Alright, now Remember this. This is a popular slogan that year when I was in secondary school, Sokatua. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan is opposite over adjacent. You are going to be applying this in solving this question. All right, I just wrote this out so that you have it at the back of your head. If you can remember the slogan, Sokatua, you'd know what each of those signs means. All right, now quickly, to get this, I know that I need this angle. I'm giving 35. I am giving this. So, and the side facing the right angle triangle is always your hypotenuse. So this is my hypotenuse. Now the angle, the length, the line facing your given angle is your opposite, the opposite of the angle. So opposite over hypotenuse from Sokatua is what? Sine, opposite over hypotenuse. So I can get this line here, line AB. So if I take sine 35, sine 35 degree will be equal to my opposite is what? AB. AB, don't forget this is the symbol for line AB. All over my hypotenuse is the side facing the 90 degree, which is what? 66. 66. So my AB, my line AB will be equal to 66 sine 35 degree, which is equal to 66 times. Now punch your calculator. Let me also use my own calculator. All right, I have 35 sine. I have it as 0. Punch your calculator to be sure we are getting the same value, 0.5736. If I multiply by 66, that will give me 37.86 in meter. That's to 2 decimal places, because I'm sure I saw a place where the question says to 2 decimal place. Okay, they didn't tell us, but I always like keeping to 2 decimal place. All right, the next thing, I've gotten this side now as what? 37.86. So I can apply the same principle to get this, but this time, this is my 90 degree. The side facing the 90 degrees is my hypotenuse. So this side is opposite. Here becomes adjacent. The side facing the angle is opposite. So I am looking for my opposite, and I've solved for adjacent. So what do I use? Opposite over adjacent. Let's see from Sokatua, opposite adjacent. What combines it? Tan. So I'll be having my tan what? Tan 52 degree will be equal to my opposite is what we are looking for, AD. All over my adjacent is what? AB. AB. So I'm having my tan 52 degree is equal to opposite is AD, what I'm looking for, AD, all over AB is what we solved for, which is that 7.86. Let's continue here. I'll be having my AD, my line AD to be equal to that 7.86 all over, multiply that 7.86. It is not over, it is times, please. 37.86 times 52. All right, if we multiply that out, I'm having tan 52 tan multiplied by 37.86. That gave me 48.46 meters. All right, we've solved the first part of the question. Now, what does the second part of the question ask us for? The second part of this question says we should find the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from C. The top of the tower from C. Angle of elevation, when you are looking at the top of the tower, which is this point, what is that angle that it makes with the vertical, with the horizontal line? So we are asked to look for all this angle. Now, to look for this angle, I need to first get what this is, then I'll add it to this to get that angle of elevation. How do I get what this is? I've solved for this. If I'm able to get this, I can still apply tan to get this angle. So let's solve for this plate, for this part. To solve for this, I'm having 35. I need to get my adjacent over hypotenuse, or adjacent, opposite and adjacent. So if I use tan, 35. Since I've solved for this, I can get this. If I use cos, I can get this over this. So let's use cos. I'll be having cos 35 will be equal to cos. Don't forget, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is AC. All over hypotenuse is 66. So that my AC will be equal to 66 cos 35. So that my AC, so let's multiply that out. I'm having 35 cos multiplied by 66. That gave me 54.06 meter. Now I've gotten this as 54.06. 54.06. Now I can apply, we don't know what this angle is. Let's call here as angle, let's use Y. Let's use Y. Now I've gotten this and I've gotten this. What did we get our AD as? Where did we solve it? 48.46. Here is 48.46. So I'm combining opposite and adjacent because this is my hypotenuse side facing 90. So I'll be having tan Y. I'll be having my tan Y will be equal to what? Opposite is AD, line AD, all over my adjacent AC. I'll continue here. Let me clean here. Follow me closely. We're almost done with this question. So I'm having my tan Y to be equal to, my AD is what? 48.46 all over my AC, which is 54.06. So I'll be having my tan Y be equal to, divide these values for me. I'm having 48.46 divided by 54.06. That gave me 0.8964. So I'll be having my Y to be equal to tan inverse of 0.8964. So that I'll be having my Y, tan inverse of this. I'm having it as 41.87 degrees. All right, we've gotten the value of Y. The question says the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from C. The angle of elevation is this full angle. So our second question is our angle of elevation is equal to Y plus what? 35. So I'm having it as, our Y is 41.87 plus 35. If we add it, what will it give us? Plus 35. That gave me 76.87 degrees. All right, that's the angle of elevation, and that brings us to the end of our question. That brings us to the end of this question, and by the next video, we shall be solving the number 9 question of the 2019 Waec examination. If you've enjoyed this video, click on the like button and also subscribe. I celebrate you.